Soldiers drink the blood of people.
Going to the bank. Oh, I can't bring my horse with me?
Nope. And apparently looting something also dismounts you.
Damn. Oh, I can't mount him inside either.
Wow.
Customers aren't allowed back here.
What, I wanted to ride the horsey around inside the bank.
How can I help you?
It just sounds wrong. I can't mount him inside now.
Garden's Watch Branch. We securely store any items of money you wish to entrust to us. I Vivek, no. What a bother that would be. No, you can recover your stored items or gold at any trade.
We need to get
operate
more
under
soul
the protection
gems.
of the living gods, Alexia, Vivek, and Sopa Seal. No one takes anything from our care without permission. You can buy additional storage space, but we don't charge to store your possessions. Maybe they'd try that sort of racket in the Covenant. The Tribunal Temple won't allow it in our lands. Please, come again!
Please, come again.
I can assure with every confidence our vaults will never be breached, and I should know as a reformed robber of banks.
There we go. Bank. Bank. Bankity bank. 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 Fire resist. Is it all the useless shit that I have in the bank? Alright, well, can I, like, deposit most of my stuff? It's just, like, dumping everything in here. Hope they don't run out of space, cause I'm dumping like everything in there.
Yeah, you got like 60 spaces in there.
So I hope I'm depositing. Oh wow, I just deposited all my materials. And my soul sherman gloves. I'm gonna keep these staffs on hand. Steves. Whatever. There, I got 17 out of 60 inventories now. Most of which are...
Yeah, if I turn this camera just right, it looks really wrong.
What the hell?
No, we never claimed to be PG rated.
Wow, that guy is wearing way too much mascara. Like, way too much. Like, more than The Undertaker. Holy crap. I love it. I write this in the hope that my son, Telbaril, someday understands why I did what I did. Learning proper magic is something they teach you here at the guild, but it's not the only way. There's so much knowledge that is traditionally forbidden by the decrees of those who fear true power and those who wield it. Know that there are places beyond Tamriel where the cunning and the wary can go to learn forgotten spells. I speak of the plains of oblivion, and the sea of limitless dimensions contains an endless series of islands. Some are controlled by the mighty Daedric princes, others are loosely connected to one minor Daedra lord or another. On these islands, creatures dwell who possess secrets out of time. Some are there of their own volition, but others are banished there for crimes either heinous or imagined. If you're reading this, Telbaril, know that I found one such place long ago. Know that it is not far from the city in which you now sit within a tiny cave by the docks. It is called the Crow's Wood. And son, if you decide to follow me, bring all of your cunning with you. Oh, there's like a entrance to the Oblivion over there somewhere. Maybe. But it didn't give me a quest, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Maybe. Well, usually it would have like a quest icon over it if it gives you one.
It's just basically a foreshadowing. Hey, you like my new robe?
Yeah.
Made it. It's a
Cool.
it's a Khajiit style. It's all the rage. It's much better than my nappy old brown one.
Okay, this doesn't happen fast enough to be funny.
What?
Randomly mountain and dismounting.
My horse appeared inside this guy's face. My horse is now humping a Khajiit guy. From the front. Come back here. I want my horse wants to rape you. Okay, now
Apparently I jumped too much. And it bucked me off.
let's see what happens if this horse decides to do terrible things to this other horse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Horse porn. Okay, that was wrong.
Like I just said, we never claimed to be PG rated.
Hey look, a mage's guild! That sounds just right up my alley. Unless this is one of those cross-faction thingies that doesn't actually do anything. Ooh, an urn. Hey, I found a lockpick. Why was that in a mage guild? Hey, Mr. Guard. I see you were watching me steal that, and did nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go
I
now.
never knew that about wretches. Have to try that next time I'm in the field.
What?
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Major Guild.
Trying to remember where the Fighters
I realize
Guild
that our presence
is.
here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was razed just recently.
There it is.
One does what one must, yes? Have you come seeking membership?
To the Mages Guild?
Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Sure, let's talk about the Mages Guild. Why
It's a
not?
pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker.
Goodbye.
Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're
One of the
both
guards I
hunters.
ran by said, "Hello there!" And I said, "Goodbye."
In our libraries and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of
I
new
think I
tomes.
completely overshot it.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with
Can't
an
go up
adventurous
that way.
spirit. You may end up working
Might
with
be able to
the
go up that
Guildmaster
way.
himself.
You mentioned a guildmaster.
Vanis Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tallinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
This sounds like my kind of swinging scene here. See, you're not affiliated with the Ebonheart Pact?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. While many of us here in Davon's Watch hold true to the Dragon Banner, when we're on guild business we kneel to no king or queen.
Well,
That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
we kneel to no king or queen while on guild business. Really. I like that kind of attitude, because fuck the drow. No offense. Even though I said it to your face.
You know, the voice actor for this guy sounds like Balthier from Final Fantasy XII.
You very well could be. They hired a bunch of famous people.
Yeah, like John Cleese is that weird, crazy, soul-shriven guy.
Yeah, they have a bunch of famous people. Let's see. Ready to join the Mages Guild.
Excellent. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incanabula. She's in the stacks on the floor below. and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Yay! I joined the Mages Guild. Even though I still consider myself a shaman. But I will slurp up all the knowledge that you have available, and then I will regurgitate it for my own use. What is this? Oh, this looks interesting. It's kind of a grayish tome. Notes on Dreg. Sorry if these notes are a little disorganized, Professor. I didn't want to trim anything out that you might find useful. Two distinct species, land dreg and water dreg. Both were once common throughout Vardenfell, Ebonheart, and the surrounding waters. They've been driven out over the last few centuries and only exist now in isolated pockets. Some accounts assert there are two varieties of land dreg, while others maintain these are but the male and female versions of one kind of creature. Legends tell of civilized land drug colonies which supposedly raised herds of mud crabs as food stock. These colonies were also purported to have built stone cairn houses and structures. No evidence of such advanced drug behavior exists today. Drug are omnivores that have been witnessed consuming mer flesh. Dreg are capable of channeling some form of shock energy through their bodies. Most scholars agree this is a natural adaptation and not magical in nature. So they're like half eel or something? The land drug carapace is naturally sturdy and can deflect most attacks from common weapons. No known language or communication abilities. Nesting habits are not well documented, but we do know the land dreg encase their eggs broods in mud. Nothing is known about water dreg nesting or egg-laying behavior. They didn't describe what the hell they're talking about. Like, I still have no idea what a dreg is. Some fisher folk are known to gather land drug eggs from the creature's mud nests, though it's obviously a rather dangerous occupation. This is enough information. I'll begin the niche research tomorrow. They didn't describe them at all. Like, what the hell are they? I have no idea. I have a blank fog in my brain as to what the hell they're talking about. Mythical beast, real powers. In the generations since the fall of Akaviri potentates, a new martial tradition has arisen in Tamriel, one which bears all the hallmarks of a coherent magical discipline, though it is said to be descended from the powers of the legendary dragons and those mortals who fought them. I refer, of course, to the so-called Dragon Knights. Whether or not their abilities originate from dragons, and you must give me leave to doubt it, for no dragons have been seen in Tamriel for thousands of years, if they ever existed at all, the powers which a skilled Dragon Knight can deploy are undeniable. There are several right here in the Imperial City, members of the Tower Guard, and they have demonstrated some of their effects at my request. One of these Dragon Knights, a sergeant in the guard, showed me how he could wreathe himself in flame without being burned, though I could feel the heat from several paces away. He then cast a loop of flaming chain around a targeted dummy and drew it to him, where it was quickly immolated. Finally, one of his subordinates burned another target dummy by literally breathing fire upon it. I was impressed. I was almost enough to make one believe in dragons. Huh, that's pretty neat. Might try that someday.
Breathing fire on someone?
No, I mean like being that class. Wait, who's this?
I expect you've come to learn the secrets of great mages. There's ultimately one secret. Do not compromise. If you believe something is true, you must require the Mundus to act in accordance with your will.
Really? Okay then. So basically what she's saying is that if I know something to be true, then everyone has to fucking deal with it!
Basically.
I agree with her. Maple Inferno Staff, level 5, level 6. Ooh, these are cool. She sells staves. Necklaces and rings. I don't think I can use any of these. Just these staves, but they're all stuff I could craft myself. Alright. Seems legit.
As with all creatures, time brings change, and with change, wisdom. The Mages Guild grew from the Syndics, often held as the wisest of mages. Lord Sotha...
I don't think mine offered anything for me to buy. Oh, Armsman? Maybe.
Heavy armor forging. Don't need to know this, but that's the kind of thing I'm interested in real life, but not in this game, because I don't really need it for this character. Alright, I write this in the hope that my son, Telbaril, someday understands why I did what I did. Learning proper magic is something they teach you here at the guild, but is not the only way. There's so much knowledge... Oh, goddammit. I already read this. I guess I just went in a circle. Can I just jump down here? Whee! Ow. Alright, I guess.
His heart.
Whoa. Don't know if I really want to talk to this guy then, if he's gonna say that.
Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but have you met a man named Dennis Ramori in the neighborhood?
No.
My worthless apprentice. He stole one of my spell books. Unfortunately for him, I am no fool. That book is protected by a ward invoking Arcane or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now.
Whoa! Wonder what that did to him.
Why? I want my spell book back, and I want to flay him alive.
Whoa.
You can search for him, or his brother might know where he is. Deethis favors the tavern nearby. Oh, and please, don't mention the flame.
He's going to strip the skin off that guy bit by bit. Okay, then.
Okay, I think this one's the voice actor that does, oh, what the hell's his name? He's a friend of the mage character you play in the original Dragon Age.
I don't think I ever played a mage character. I played a rogue. Ooh, what's this? The mace etiquette. Warriors sometimes make the mistake of thinking that there are no tactics with a mace. They assume that the sword is all about skill and the mace is only about strength and stamina. As a veteran instructor of mace tactics, I can tell you they are wrong. Wielding a mace properly is all about timing and momentum. Once the swing of the mace has begun, stopping it or slowing it down is difficult. The fighter's committed to not just the blow, but also the recoil. Begin your strike when the opponent is leaning forward, hopefully off balance. It is completely predictable that he will lean backward, so aim for a point behind his head. By the time the mace gets there, his head will be in its path. Ooh, that's a good idea. The mace should be held at the ready, shoulder high. The wind-up should not extend past the shoulders by more than a hand's width. When swinging, lead with the elbow. As the elbow passes the height of your collarbone, extend the forearm like a whip. The extra momentum will drive the mace faster and harder, causing more damage. At the moment of impact, let the wrist loosen. The mace will bounce and hurt a stiff wrist. Allow the recoil of the blow to drive the mace back into the ready position, thereby preparing the warrior for a quicker second strike. Well, that works.
I'm gonna try to look up the name of the guy.
I just got a book that increased my two-handed weapon skill to 3, which I didn't need. Are you doing what now?
Okay, his name is Jowan from Dragon Age. This voice actor, this guy played as in Dragon Age.
Oh, this gave me an enchanting bonus. Enigma of the Runestones. The origin of mystic runestones found scattered across Tamriel is obscure and uncertain. Even their nature and material composition is a matter of hot debate among the sages of the Crystal Tower. The venerable Ansarink, Sapiarch of the mytho-history. Why does it have to be so hard to pronounce? Come on. holds that certain difficult This is why I named my character Periwinkle von Fontelbottom, okay? Because of this. Because of this shit. Why do they have to make words that are just intentionally hard to pronounce? Just intentionally. They did it on purpose. Just to sound special, but it doesn't. It's just hard to pronounce.
Intentionally.
Alright, the Venerable Ansarink, Sapiarch of Mytho-History, holds that certain difficult passages in Toranan's journal indicate that runestones were already here when the foresailor arrived from old Aldmaris. However, I'm already completely lost what the hell they're talking about.